It'll be Orlando off the tip. So a look at our starters for Orlando. They've got Kevin Durant. He's out there with James. And it's Chamberlain in at the four-man position. Now, here is James. Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by Wembanyama. Ooh, had a nice open look right there.
This is why LeBron's so tricky to defend. Yes, he has the strength to go inside and finish, but he's also got such touch from behind the arc.
Here's SGA. Back to Curry. Fires from the wing. And he hits the jumper for two.
Listen, we know this guy has got a solid offensive arsenal. You've got to stay on point defensively.
James passes to Leonard. Puts up a three. SGA pulls it in. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Sends it home from three-point land.
You love how fast Shai Gilgeous-Alexander gets into that shooting motion. As soon as it touches his hands, it is ready to go.
Here's James. Back to Leonard. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
I love it. Instead of going ISO, you make a play for someone else.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks so much. I spoke with the Bulls head coach for a bit. I wanted to know what he had in store for Kevin Durant. He said, we have some plans, coach said with a smile, but mostly it's about effort. We have to outwork him at all times. If we give him an inch, he's going to take a mile. So coach is asking for his guys to go all out and try to slow KD down tonight. Back to you.
Allie, thank you.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
Curry, a screen on James. From deep, Wembanyama. Chamberlain pulls it in. Curry against Leonard. Oh, deflected. Shoots over Curry. Leonard can't get it to go. Leonard's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. SGA passes to Curry. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Curry's got 5.
You cannot give Curry an inch. This guy is relentless when he's behind the arc.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And here's Durant. And there's the screen. Shot clock at 6. Shot from the top of the key. And it's good for 2.
Well, you see the attack mentality right there. Kevin Durant, if he gets room, he will take that shot without thinking about it.
Curry passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Curry from the arc. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists in the game. Magic trail by 6. Pass to James. Out to Leonard. The three ball. Rebound by the Bulls.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open and yet somehow comes away empty.
Now here's SGA. Back to Curry. From downtown, another three for Chicago.
Well, pre-shot preparation and being ready on the catch, that is Stephen Curry in a nutshell.
Curry's got all 3 threes to fall. Dead-eye shooting. Pass to Chamberlain. Now here's Leonard. He's covered by Curry. Puts up a deep three. Shot by Leonard, no good.
Well, trying to reply to the three on the other end just doesn't go down for him.
Curry passes to O'Neal. Back to Curry. Over Leonard. Curry, no good. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. They trail by 9. James, a screen on Curry. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Clock at 6. Mutombo. It's blocked. SGA finds Curry. Three-pointer. That one doesn't drop. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Chicago ahead, leading by 9. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Bulls.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Wembanyama. Then there's Stephen Curry, and it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 points in the game. The 3 from Curry. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got 4 rebounds in the game. Durant against SGA.
Now, Kevin Durant is such a difficult check, right? You've got to guard against the shot, and this is where he can draw contact and make it so difficult.
It's his first trip to the line.
Kevin Durant taking 2 shots.
And he drops it first.
And one of the best things about Kevin Durant is he simply locks in on exactly what's in front of him at the moment. If that means working at practice, that's what he does. If that's competing at a high level in the game, that's what he does.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Well, big man that makes their free throws. Bravo.
Picked it out of midair. James outside. Durant with it. Now guarded by Curry. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul of the game. Orlando calls timeout.
Magic timeout call.
James on the wing, covered by Wembanyama. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
SGA finds Wembanyama. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Screen by O'Neal. Just 4 to shoot. The 15-footer connects. The jumper drops. SGA's got 7.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, that 3-level scoring ability, that time working the mid-range.
Pass to James. Leonard inside. He's covered by Curry. It's tipped. Right side, Wembanyama to the middle. Abdul-Jabbar's shot is good.
Coaches love to see ball movement, especially when it gets you that kind of look.
Magic trail by 8. James outside. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. James has gone 1 for 4 from the field. Pass to SGA. Oh, got a piece of it. Gilgeous-Alexander against James. Durant, the pass to Chamberlain. Leonard for 3. Second shot opportunity. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Shot by Leonard, no good.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. He's got to work for better looks.
And he lobs it up top. Oh, Durant with a steal. Here's James. Oh, LeBron, just too much to handle inside.
That's about power, that's about control, and that's about LeBron James and the ability to have touch inside.
Durant looking around. And there's James on the assist from Durant. And now just a 3-point Chicago lead.
Some shooters might overthink a wide-open shot. Not this guy.
Pass to Curry. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
I'll tell you, sometimes it's easier to hit the target with a bounce pass. That's perfectly done.
Orlando calls timeout. And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for the Magic. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Leonard looking around. James against Wembanyama. Just 5 to shoot. The fadeaway. No good, off the front rim.
Boy, no idea why he went with the fadeaway. How clean, look at the basket.
Hey, great communication on the lob. And now it's a 7-point Chicago lead.
Oh, incredible! Save that one. I want to watch it again.
Awesome! Gilgeous-Alexander against Durant. James, right side. Over Wembanyama. The shot by James. No good. Bulls leading by 7.
It would be smart to hold for the final shot.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance at momentum away from your opponent.
Outside Curry. The offensive rebound.
Oh, beating everyone to the ball. Great activity on the offensive glass.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. Back to the game after this break. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Man, it's been quite a game for Stephen Curry.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
So for Orlando right now, we've got LeBron James. Also Kevin Durant out there. And it's Mutombo in at the 5. Back to Curry. The 3 is up. Orlando grabs the miss. Chamberlain's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Durant against SGA. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, Kevin Durant is used to absorbing contact on the way up, and when he's this deep, it really puts the defense in a bind.
Kevin Durant. Two shots.
Free throws good from Durant. Both free throws good for Durant.
This is a guy who will happily go to the line if that's what the defense wants to give him.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
James outside. Whoa! How about the range from LeBron?
Just ridiculously long shot from LeBron. Defenses usually let him prove if he can make it from there.
Durant against Wembanyama. Abdul-Jabbar passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 on the clock. Wembanyama finds Curry. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. To the paint. Here's James. And slam dunk by James.
One of those nights where opposing coaches just shake their head. LeBron has taken over.
And now the first timeout called here for Chicago. And SGA has got the ball here for the Bulls. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. Orlando trailing here. Outside Durant. Back to James. And that comes off the assist by Durant. James has got 8 here in this quarter.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Now here's Wembanyama. Yet to see a basket. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
Boy, that's an example of a player taking what the defense gives you, just doesn't work out in his favor, right? He misses the shot.
Their guards have carried the offensive load. With the way they perform, they've got the green light to shoot whenever there's an opening.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Checked by James. SGA passes to Curry. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Wembanyama, screen on James. Shot clock at 5. From deep, SGA. Ooh, another miss by Gilgeous-Alexander. Magic leading by 4. James with the ball. Now guarded by Wembanyama. The shot by James, no good.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
You know what to do. Get loud.
And so here is Chicago. Nothing yet for him here in the third quarter. SGA against James. Chicago passing it around. 4 on the clock. There's a screen. And here's Curry for 3. And his 5th make of the game in 12 attempts.
Just smooth execution of the pick and roll. Curry has great understanding and a ton of success running this.
James passes to Chamberlain. Now Leonard. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 5 rebounds tonight. Curry against Leonard. Now Wembanyama. Still without a bucket. They get the rebound. Abdul-Jabbar. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
And here are the Magic now. They're on a 13-5 run. Durant pass to James. Durant with a screen on Wembanyama. To the inside. Curry against Leonard. Curry looking it over. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Got to give them credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
you.
35 seconds left in the third quarter. Up top, Durant. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Durant's shot is off. The Bulls on offense. It's been 8 unanswered for them. Here's Curry. And there's another one for the Bulls.
Curry is in his bag. This guy has such a versatile offensive arsenal.
Outside Durant. Leonard outside. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Durant's got 6 assists now in the game. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. Chicago ahead, up 3. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Stephen Curry, and it's O'Neal in at the 4 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Here's Curry, following the 3-point basket by Orlando. Pulls up, and Chicago again with a bucket.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now, here is James. Over Wembanyama, and Orlando tacks on 2 more.
Yeah, it's very hard to guard LeBron James because he's a 3-level scorer. Catches the defense off guard, just pulls up into that mid-range.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Checked by James. Back to SGA. Let's go with a 3. Great touch from deep, Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
So it's Orlando now. It's a 3-point game. Durant, the pass to James. Back to Durant. And Orlando tacks on 2 more.
One of the tough things about Kevin Durant, doesn't matter if it's off the dribble or in this situation off the catch, Durant one of the best, period.
Curry passes to Wembanyama. Back to Curry. Screen by O'Neal. 6 to shoot. Curry against Leonard. Curry's shot is off.
Boy, that is tough defense. Exactly how you want to play him.
It's stolen. James against SGA. Here's Curry. Takes a 3. Oh, Curry! A sick triple.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has such great synergy with his teammates.
James against Wembanyama. Now Durant. It's tipped. Gilgeous-Alexander. And he powers it down. One-handed.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Now here's Wembanyama. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Now here's Durant. Here's James. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Now Curry from deep. Steph Curry cooking it up from the corner.
He is the story for them offensively and a big reason why they're ahead.
Timeout. Magic. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that last break, I heard Orlando's coach as he addressed the team. He was very upbeat and positive, saying to his guys, let's go. I want you guys to up the pace. Look to push the ball up the floor whenever you can. They cannot stop us in transition. Let's see how the team responds. Guys?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. James, outside. Fires the three. Another shot. And yes, sir! Lays it up and in.
When it comes to offensive rebounding, we know how hard this guy works and how skilled he is at it.
Outside O'Neal. Here's Curry. Beyond the arc. The free ball is down.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Durant. Ooh, he stayed with it, but he couldn't get it to fall. They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup, make sure you get a good shot.
The putback. And another shot. There's the block. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
SGA.
Really terrific job from LeBron to keep his hands up, his feet moving, gets the challenge on that shot.
For three, it's good from beyond the arc. Here's Wembanyama. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. There's 25 seconds left in the game. Here's Curry. Let's loose for three. Nope. Here's Mutombo. LeBron. It's in. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Kevin Durant, first personal foul. First team foul.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Kevin Durant, second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Chicago, Wembanyama.
He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. It's good, getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Finish the game the right way.
Chicago takes the win. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this team's energy high.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Stephen Curry.
And it's going to be the Bulls off the tip. Now let's take a look at the Bulls opening lineup. O'Neal is out there with Chamberlain. Then it's Curry. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Wembanyama in at the 1 spot. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 5. Latrey. And it's Victor Wembanyama with a 3. Wembanyama has got the first basket of the game for the Bulls. Durant against Curry. Bounce pass from Abdul-Jabbar. Kobe's shot is off. Wembanyama passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Wembanyama. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist.
This is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score.
Giannis passes to LeBron. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
At the line with 1 shot, LeBron James.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for Chicago. Pass to SGA. Back to Curry. Rebounded by the Celtics.
That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Antetokounmpo, guarded by Chamberlain. Antetokounmpo kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. To the paint. The kick out to LeBron. Bangs home the trifecta. James has got 6 points.
Showing some range. LeBron more than capable of hurting you from deep.
Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. The dive for the ball. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. On defense, Boston. Wembanyama. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Outside Bryant. Pass to James. It's blocked by Shaq.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Wembanyama outside. Back to SGA. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
And here are the Bulls now, following the bucket by the Celtics. Curry passes to SGA. Back to Curry. Lets it go with a 3. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk to Joe Mazzulla for a minute. The conversation quickly turned to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who Coach called a problem. He's fast, he's strong, he's smart with the ball, Coach said, so our defense is going to be working overtime to keep up with him, but we will keep up with him. Coach thinks his guys are up for the challenge tonight. Back to you.
And Allie, thanks so much. Boston trailing. James looking it over. Pass to Bryant. Banked in off the glass.
Such body control from Bryant. Able to take some hits there on the way up.
59 seconds left in the first quarter. Kobe against Curry. Wide open look. Again, Chicago.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Outside, Kobe. That one, no good. Good defense by Wembanyama. Pass to Curry. 3 seconds separate the shot clock in game. And a miss there on the triple. And it's the Celtics with the ball. Trailing by 2. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
A shot by Curry, no good. Tie game in Boston. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
They've got Bryant. Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Durant, and then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's LeBron at the 2. That's the Boston 5. Right there.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
And Boston has possession. Here's LeBron. LeBron with the muscle inside.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Curry. There's the triple. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama.
3 points.
Wembanyama's got 4 assists in the game. Now here's James. He's got 8, and James picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
The Bulls leading by 3. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Yep, that one goes in there.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. LeBron outside. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Outside, Kobe. And it's off from three-point range. The Bulls leading by 5. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
On its way from Curry for 2, and a little luck that time, but it drops. Curry's got 5 points now in the quarter. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And here is KD. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Wembanyama passes to SGA. Here's Curry. That's good, and SGA with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 4th assist in this one. Outside, Abdul-Jabbar. Oh, and here comes SGA all alone. Pass to Wembanyama. Back to SGA. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. .52 left in the first half. LeBron outside. Abdul-Jabbar outside. Bryant's shot is off.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Outside Durant. Over Curry. Got that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut down to 12 on the bucket from Durant.
Anywhere Durant can find a shot, he can make a shot. That certainly includes the mid-range.
Curry passes to Wembanyama. Wembanyama, what a high release on the 3.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Kobe against Wembanyama. 6 to shoot. Here's Kobe. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
There's 37 seconds left now here in the second. James misses.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good luck. Just couldn't find the mark.
Abdul-Jabbar against Wembanyama. Antetokounmpo with the steal.
Come to me.
Now here's Bryant. He's tightly guarded. LeBron against Gilgeous-Alexander. 1 second left.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got to be thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Chicago Bulls. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Curry has been sensational.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. It's a 13-point game. So the Bulls 5 right now. We've got Shaquille O'Neal. SGA is out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then it's Curry. And it's Chamberlain in at the power forward.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Wembanyama. O'Neal inside. Bryant's there. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Abdul-Jabbar against Wembanyama. Abdul-Jabbar passes to James. Shot clock at 6. Applied down hard. Kobe Bryant.
Leaping up to the rim. Bryant sees the opening and does not hesitate to attack.
Kobe against Curry. Curry on the wing. Shoots over Bryant. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Wembanyama. 15 points for Stephen Curry. Celtics trail by 13. And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Outside Bryant. And blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey, thanks a lot. The Celtics understand that they'll be tested. Jaylen Brown said growth is a journey with ups and downs. You have to stay with it. You can't complain. Don't let it break your spirit. We've just got to keep building the right habits, keep being versatile, and keep learning from these experiences. Back to you guys.
Always looking to get better. Thank you, Allie. Here's Kobe following the basket by Shaquille O'Neal. James kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. LeBron against SGA. Just 4 to shoot. Bryant has the open look. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Kobe's got 5 points now in the quarter. Wembanyama passes to Chamberlain. Now Curry. All alone. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Inside, here's Kobe. And the dunk by Kobe.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. 1:56 left to play here in the third. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Curry. Here's the 3. Here's Shaq. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
You gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
And there's so little ego in Giannis's game. It's not about him out there. He wants to make the game easier for his teammates.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 8 points for him. The putback, it's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Outside, Abdul-Jabbar. Back to Kobe. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
The motor of Bryant never stops, even inside where he goes right at the D.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bulls?
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And they've also been steady from the three-point line and doing a good job creating room for their shooters and then converting.
And he can't get the first one. And he sinks the second. The Bulls leading by 11. Curry deciding where to go with it. Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Curry. Lets it fly. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Curry's got 19 points.
I mean, what can we say about Steph's jumper that hadn't already been said?
Bryant down low. Defended by Wembanyama. Good on the bucket. Bryant's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Chamberlain with a screen on Bryant. Everything's within Curry's range.
I mean, the range is just unreal. Curry can make even the toughest shots look easy.
Now James releases from 15, and with that, the Chicago lead is cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Kobe.
Working against size, he's just crafty enough to carve out some wiggle room.
Yeah, and he also plays with great confidence, taking a shot there that other guys might have turned down.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Bulls out front, they lead by 12. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the 4th quarter gets underway. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, put the pass right on the money.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Abdul-Jabbar. Durant is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Kobe. And it's LeBron in at the shooting guard position. That's the Boston 5. Abdul-Jabbar passes to Antetokounmpo. LeBron outside. Puts the move on. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Will Chamberlain picks one up.
And LeBron used to getting hit. This is the level of attention this man attracts from the D.
At the line for 2 shots.
The first one falls.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
He hits both from the stripe. Chicago leading by 10. SGA feeling it out a bit. Lots of room. The rebound by the Celtics. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Here's KD. Durant hand delivers the transition bucket.
Taking the hit there, Durant, so hard to stop.
Wembanyama passes to Chamberlain. Now Curry. Plenty of space. Here's Wembanyama.
Super work on the boards. Boy, they really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you've got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of it.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. He isn't liking what he's seeing out there on the perimeter, saying to his guys, defensively, we're too lax, and they're getting any three they want. And offensively, the ball movement, it isn't crisp, which is why we're not getting many opportunities from outside. I want to see improvement on both ends.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Abdul-Jabbar gets to Durant. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Pass to Bryant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Second team foul. At the line, Kobe Bryant. At the line for 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And Kobe drops them both. And so here is Chicago. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. Bryant the pass to Durant. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And just using that length to his full advantage. Durant draws the foul, and we know what usually happens when he steps to the line.
The free throw drops for Durant.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
And KD drops them both.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Here's Curry. Kobe with the steal. And stolen by Chamberlain. Now O'Neal. Abdul-Jabbar with the steal. Antetokounmpo. The dunk to punctuate.
And you've got to love their energy right now. They got hot when they absolutely had to.
Well, you love their execution to get back in it. This game's very much in reach for them.
Chamberlain with it. Curry. Here's O'Neal. Layup, no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
What a shooter! What a shooter! Kobe Bryant.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Curry against Bryant. No good, unable to win this run. Boston trailing. James right side. Curry against Bryant. Outside Durant. There's the triple from Durant.
But when you need a bucket, he's your guy.
The Bulls call timeout. Curry against Kobe. Stephen Curry. 18 feet out. Count it.
And with a limitless jump shot, the elusive ball handling skills, Curry can get a bucket pretty much whenever he wants.
18 feet away. Got it.
Coming through when it matters most. Kobe thrives under pressure.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Chicago Bulls, trailing by 2. With the shot, and he drains the jam.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Tries it from 19, and down it goes.
When you talk about pure scores, Kobe is near the top of that list. This guy makes it look easy with all that talent.
41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Curry buries the jumper.
Fearless. Curry takes on the challenge and gets that big basket to fall.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Up top, Kobe. Defended by Wembanyama.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And they do have a foul to give.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. What do you think we're going to see here?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
No doubt, but they might have to draw up something that the defense isn't expecting.
Attention fans now on the court. It's your punch squad. Islam and Little Fury. One t-shirt.
Here's James. Abdul-Jabbar outside. James outside. Now onto the Kumbo. No good.
Well, playing his role to perfection, using his size to control the glass for his team.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
The Bulls call timeout. And an intentional foul right there.
Kevin Durant. First personal foul. Second team foul. The line for the Bulls. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
break. Two break. Two sides.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ballgame.
Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.
And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. And now, our player of the game, Stephen Curry.